Hello, match 1 versus Kelvar. Would we like to play first? This deck is kind of greedy. Does kind of want to play first. We've got our Renegade map. It'll be tempting to use that early to thin out the deck, but it's probably worth saving it for a Revolt trigger. Yeah, you too. Good luck. Ooh, starting off strong there. Avia. Turn 1. Probably the best one-drop little creature you could put out. Doesn't do much right now, and it doesn't block our flyers, so I'll just hope that our 2/2s and 3/3s can go the distance. Aether Poisoner, alright, getting scary. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures, so it doesn't do much now. And they're going to get in here for 1 damage. I'm not going to worry about blocking the Poisoner. And they might as well make a servo. That'll make Avia stronger. So they'll have a couple servos going. But we can start hitting in the air, so we are going to outpace them at least a little bit here. Now, next turn, we can think about getting a swamp, but I wouldn't mind drawing a swamp naturally, so I'm not going to crack the map yet. Alright, so they can attack for 1 again. Or they could have a trick and attack for more. We'd have to be careful if they attack for more, because it means they probably have a subtle strike, or something like that. Now, if we crack the Renegade map, the land goes to our hand, so we can play it right away. And, oh, Aetherborn Marauder. And this thing has Revolt as well. Ooh, so there's a lot of good questions here. I'm going to go ahead and crack the map for this thing. We could attack for 6 in the air, and that means we're attacking for 7 next turn as well. We can't do Daring Demolition on anything. If they want to use Avia for a big creature next turn, they'll have to tap out for it, so that's not super likely. I'm just going to go for the Dawnfeather Eagle here. This is kind of our one chance to get our little servo Revolt, but a 3/3 blocker does help you know, fight against what they're doing here. Oh boy, Midnight Entourage. So I don't know if they were in our draft, but yeah, when this or another Aetherborn dies, they get some stuff happens. So what are we going to do here? We could Daring Demolition that guy and then attack in. Not sure if that's the best. They do take a damage, and it stops them from gaining so much. We don't really get to do anything else after that, and Untethered Express is not its best, since they do have some good blockers for it. So yeah, I'm going to go for this. It makes the Marauder smaller, and it lets us attack here. Yeah, hopefully they can't make the Marauder bigger. Yeah, they're just going to trade it off. That's fine. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And if they don't have any other ways to gain life, we can kill them in two hits. Flying, yeah, flying is kind of the theme of, not the theme, but like one of the big tiebreakers of this format. Flyers are hard to deal with. They're powerful. Just got to get air superiority. So what did they cast? Thriving Rats, and that's it? I guess they don't have the extra mana. Now they will. Now they'll have it. But yeah, we can come in, put our opponent down to 3. And nothing left. So why don't we play the Infiltrator and our Express. God, I'm pretty happy about this Eagle. They did a good job building a card that wasn't ridiculous, but was pretty powerful. It might have been right to just take more of them. I always worry about not getting enough things to do early, like just have a deck with 3 Dawnfeather Eagles and no creatures until turn 5. So, anyway. So what do we do here? I don't want to put in red. I kind of like the cards we have in black. So what do we really want here? I'm going to keep it like it is. None of these cards are specifically good in sideboarding, except maybe Resourceful Return, but the way that game went, this wouldn't have been amazing. We do have enough removal to deal with their few threats, and our threats are just all our flyers, so we have a lot of threats to deal with. Decommission to kill whatever artifact thing. Oh man, this hand. Well, we do have more white in the deck. Our opponent's down to 6, but I'm going to be a bit greedy here and keep it. See how that works for us. Nice. Yep. Turn 2, I guess we just play Hidden Stockpile, nothing else to do. Dunned Operative is a good one. Or maybe we play Infiltrator and we try to trade it off and then play Hidden Stockpile. Yeah, I don't want to trade it off now, but if they play another non-artifact creature, yeah, like this guy, it might be worth it. Interesting. Yeah, I guess our other option is just to play, to play the Osprey. And then if they want to attack with both of these, we could double block and they won't get the Lawless Broker counter on anything. So what's it going to be? Well, okay, hopefully they don't have any tricks. I'm going to do this. Yeah, it looks like they're just trading off. We trade mana for mana, and they don't have anything else after that. So I wonder. It's possible they have an instant that kills Untethered Express, but it's worth running out here. If we can get the train off the tracks sooner, that will mean it's bigger. So yeah, we'll make a servo here because that can crew the Express on its own. We don't have anything else to crew it in the near future. Yeah, they'll just kill it here. Natural Obsolescence. I've been impressed by this card. I think there's a lot of artifacts running around, and it's one of the cheapest ways to deal with it, with most kind of things, actually. So they're just cantripping their Unbridled Growth there. And what do we do? No reason to do this any other way. I'm just going to play Hidden Stockpile, and before our end step we want to sacrifice a servo, because we'll get it back, and we can start scrying. Have to remember, it's only your end step. There's a few Revolt cards that read like that, so you don't have to worry about doing that on your opponent's turn, but it does not really protect your creatures, but it gives you something to do with your creatures if they do happen to die. Monstrous Onslaught. They're doing 1 damage to Malfist Squad. Well, yeah, so here. We can sacrifice the squad and put another Plains on the bottom. That's almost like drawing a card. So I'm pretty happy with that. That is not the most monstrous of onslaughts, but it did its job. Okay, battle at the bridge and attack for 1. I wonder... It makes Perilous Predicament better because now they just cast a big creature and sacrifice Druid of the Cowl. So X is 4. I want to do it for the full amount while still leaving up a mana for Hidden Stockpile. And then put that Harrier on the top. That's going to be a nice threat that will be difficult for them to deal with. And it's the same amount of mana, so we can kind of do this trick again. Make sure to sacrifice the right thing here. Thopter Arrest. Yeah, I don't mind more removal, and it's not land, so it would be a shame to put that on the bottom and then get a land flood after that. Thopter Arrest. So yeah, let's keep it going. We weren't able to ride the train to victory, but it looks like we found some stocks here that'll work just as well. Where did it go? Oh, it's on the bottom of our library. Maybe we'll scry into it. If we scry enough. You know, 3 more turns of this and our opponent is pretty dead. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about Perilous Predicament yet. We could just arrest this guy. And does the Gear Shift Ace actually speed us up at all? Not enough. But the scrying has really been helpful here. Renegade map, that doesn't do much, but I think we top it. Because why not? Partly it shuffles to get that vehicle back in our deck. It also, well, maybe that was wrong. It also gets all of our lands back up in our deck that we scried to the bottom already, but whatever. This is where we are now. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to rush things here. I'll keep Perilous Predicament back, and then we can sack the servo. Alley Evasion, yeah. That's a fine one. Next turn we can just swing out and win if they don't cast anything. And if they do, well, it just depends if it's a creature. We could get past it with the predicament. Nice. Alright, well, it's kind of simple deck here. You're just playing evasive creatures, removal, and a few little value cards to kind of get there. Now, I heard there was going to be like a single game draft, but I guess this was a full match with sideboarding, so that's kind of neat. I'll see you in the next match.